Hey y'all, this is Trent Knox. This is an episode of the Trent Knox Show, and my guest in this show is Anthem Williams, Mr. AKA. We talk about gaming, we talk about the entertainment industry, we talk about being a influencer, we talk about the grind and being a podcaster. And I really, really think that this episode will give people out there who are looking to start a podcast the foundation they need to get it started. And Anthony and I got connected through Steve Joyner. He's a Hollywood publicist that helps out with different celebrities and podcasters and radio and personalities, and kind of networks the people together. And it just so happened that Anthony was one of the first podcasts that I was actually a guest on, and we talked about a lot in this podcast, but I highly recommend checking out his podcast. He's been doing his solo podcast for like 100+ episodes now, and it's got a lot of personality and content in it. It's the Delivery Bros podcast, and I had him on my show so he could promote that podcast, and I hope that you get something out of this podcast as well. Once again, it's Anthem Williams with the Delivery Bros podcast. Enjoy this episode of Talking Shop. Hi, this is Trent Knox. I just wanted to thank you for listening to this episode. It means a lot to me that you would take the time out of your busy day to hear what my guest and I have to say. May I ask you of a quick favor? If you have gotten any value out of my podcast, please take the liberty to share the podcast link with your networks on social media. That would be extremely kind of you, and I would greatly appreciate you for being proactive and taking action. If you are feeling extremely generous, there is the option of becoming a paid subscriber of the show. Go to anchor.fm/TrentKnox/support. For as little as $1 a month, you can help produce this show. Once again, thank you for your support and enjoy the rest of the episode.
I just roll the dice, pack up in the Audi, back and go little Joe, I just hit my 40, gripping on some grain, swinging like I stole it, shorty got big thighs, juicy as she poking, I just roll the dice.
Here we go. Hey y'all, this is Trent Knox with the Trent Knox Show. I have a very special guest today. He actually had me on his podcast. I was one of the first podcasts that I had done working with our mutual acquaintance, Steve Joyner. And it was a great show. We've been talking about this for a while, but like it just so happened that this was the time to get it done. And we, have so much in common, from doing gig economy work to all about the hustle, making that side, that independent contractor work, to being an entrepreneur. So much. And without further ado, this is Anthem, Mr. AKA Williams, on the show. What's up, Anthony?
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
Yeah, he's out here hustling. If you're watching the video right now, he was just telling me about his family business. So if you want to let the podcast listeners know what's going on, my
business is actually my family business. It's called Turn It Around Too. So that's like turn it, like TURNIT, around, of course, and then the number 2.
Yeah.
We're on eBay and Facebook. We sell a lot of clothing selections, from women's attire to purses to shoes. We're working on our men's section right now, so we'll have a lot more men apparel as well. We even have some collectibles as well. Check us out. We're on Facebook.com/TIAW. I'm sorry, TIA2W. And then if you want to find us on eBay, it's going to be Turn Around 2, Celestine, CELESTINE, 810. That's the username, and that's how you'll find us on Telegram too.
You know what else?
Yeah,
I was gonna say was that there's an app that I was using a while back called Depop. Have you ever heard of that?
no, I have not. Tell me about it.
Depop is a super interesting app because it's kind of like Let Go or like Mercai or eBay in that it's specifically for vintage apparel and stuff like, flipping. It's like a flipping market for clothing, man. And I highly suggest like getting on that app because the way that they do business is like none other than like I think closely maybe eBay, but eBay doesn't dedicate itself to clothing. Yeah, man, a super dope app. I'll have to send you a link to it. But other than that, man, what's up, man? Have you been? We talked about playing some Apex. Like, what have you been noticing about the new season? Like, what do you think about it?
Okay, first of all, solo mode is hell. That's why I just want to start. Yeah, I've been trying to do solo mode for the last couple weeks.
Yeah,
I made it to the top 5 once.
Yep.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
The map change is crazy. The add-ons they've added to even the Mozambique and a little bit of a buff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's been straight up insanity. Also, the energy weapons definitely are packing a punch this season as well. So, I'm actually very impressed. There's still a few things they need to figure out. I do like the new Watson character. If you got the skill to pay the bill, she's actually really awesome to use.
Yeah.
Of course, me, I'm a Bangalore player myself, or I use Lifeline.
Really?
Yeah, those are my characters. I know. Reason being...
No, but I really like Bangalore.
Yeah, I like using both of them. So, like, I'm very versed in both of those characters. So, if somebody picks up Bangalore, I'll go to Lifeline. They don't got Lifeline, then I'll use Gibraltar. If I can't get Gibraltar,
yeah,
I'll probably use Watson. I've been trying to get better with Watson.
Yeah, man. I haven't actually put the time and effort in yet to get the Watson character on my character list because I just I play it kind of casually right now. Unless I'm streaming, like I really don't play the game. I guess I played it more off stream, but I was playing it majority on stream, and I play majority of the time I play Mirage because I just like his the way that he gets around. But I mean, I like Octane for sure. Like if I don't play Mirage, I probably play Octane just to get around the map so fast. I think he's the only one that I use during solos because you got to get around the map and whatnot.
He's good for solo.
Yeah.
I am going to say this. I will say that I kind of switch out games. Like, I'll just play for like a little bit on one game, and then I'll go to another game all at the same time.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I'm kind of addicted to For Honor. I know it's an older game.
Oh yeah.
But I just got into it because like Epic Games just like did a free release of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been addicted to that, playing this in Orochi for like the last couple weeks.
On console or PC?
PC.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, they did a free release on Epic Games because Epic Games is collaborating with Ubisoft and some stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And so they released it, and I was like, let me try this game, For Honor. And then I realized, dude, I did not know this was like a old school death match without the guns, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
So I got to go medieval on their, you know what.
Yeah, dude. Man, I really am passionate about gaming. Have you been paying attention to anything in esports?
I've been looking at a couple things. I usually try to watch some of the Overwatch events.
Yeah.
To see what's going on.
Yeah.
The Asian teams are always incredible.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous. Like for instance, Hangzhou and Shanghai, they're just, it's insane. Like the the whole esports thing right now is just impeccable.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see where we're at just in 10 years from now. Like, it's on fire right now. I've never been so happy to be a nerd.
Yeah.
In my life. Like,
man, it's wild.
Bro, who you telling?
But no, I've been like really enjoying watching it and hearing people talk about it, and I'm just waiting to kind of like where it's easier to like purchase merch and be like a fan, because like now it's kind of difficult to be a fan of an organization. You can't go to like your Walmart or something like that, or like your local sports place and pick up a jersey or something like that.
Oh no. Yeah, that's definitely an online affair right now.
Yeah.
I give it about 5 years.
For sure. So
give it about 5 years. Yeah.
Oh, we got a little bit of action going on here in real life content. Anthony's I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm at my local Quick Trip.
You know what? Quick Trip just came to my neighborhood. It's it's brand new down here in Texas.
Oh, that's Quick Trip. I didn't even know they had Quick Trip in Texas.
Yeah, they just got it. And for a long time, nobody knew what it was because it was just QT, and nobody knew what QT stood for.
Well, I mean, you could have said it was Quail Challenge.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's so new.
I grew up with Quick Trip in Missouri.
Really?
The original one is in like Oklahoma or something like that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it's been around for a long time, since like the 1950s.
Huh. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like I lived in Colorado for a bit, and they have a gas station called Come and Go. Do they have those up there?
Actually, we got those in southern Missouri.
Oh really? Yeah.
We sure do. Yeah, we know what Come and Go is.
Down.
Even though, not gonna lie, we have made plenty of jokes about it too.
Oh yeah. But no, here in Texas, there's a real famous one called Buc-ee's, and then that's probably the biggest competition to like Quick Trip. Buc-ee's is it's like one of those big like truck stop gas stations.
You probably got some fire food.
Yeah, they got some interesting stuff for sure, but it's more like their snacks. They got hella snacks.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah.
You ever had Wawa's?
Wawa's? No, I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a thing in Florida. I bet they probably got some of the best gas station food I've ever tried. So,
oh, okay. Gotcha. Man,
what up?
The last time I went to Florida though was when my grandmother passed away, and like we
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, man, but I mean, like it was like she was getting old, and like she was in a lot of pain, so it was good for her to go away easy. She went away easy.
After tax, 43.3. Yeah, you guys ready? And what kind did you want?
No, it's fine. I got it. Yep.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have you ever gone somewhere and you forgot to transfer money to your bank?
Yes.
Here's what I gotta go do. Thankfully, I got what I wanted because they already know me at this Quick Trip.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to make a purchase and you realize you forgot to transfer the money onto your card, you kind of feel like an idiot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Kids, don't try this out.
Well, especially in the game of these gig economy apps, I always I'd leave the money in the app and never remember until later in the day to take it out.
Man, I'll tell you what.
That's happened to me several times at the gas pump.
If I had $1 for every time I have left things that probably should have just been in my possession, oh, I'd be a rich man. Like 10 times. But yo, bro, I'm actually honored to be on your show, man.
No, I appreciate that, man. Tell me about your show. Do some promo real quick.
Okay, so let me tell you about the Delivery Bros. Freaking, my show is called The Delivery Bros, also known as Anything on the Table, Anything on the Menu. And I'm the host, Mr. AKA Anthony Anthem, AKA Black Fabio, AKA The Midnight Marauder, AKA your feature. Now I'm just playing. Never mind. Let me just stop. But for real though, my show, you can find it on Spotify, iTunes. You can find it on Radio Public. You can find it on Stitcher. I'm on any platform you can think of when it comes to the podcasting world. I've had special guests like pro wrestlers, pro wrestling promoters. I've had actors, actresses, controversial people who shall remain unnamed. I'm not going to say her name. And also, I've even had some rappers on the show. Pretty much anything you can think of. It's entertainment. It's fresh. It's funny. It's unique. It's sleek. Welcome to The Delivery Bros. But man, I'm telling you right now, man, my hair is going all sideways and stuff, man. It's super hot out here. Whew. Looking like Don King right now.
Oh man. How hot is it up there?
Bro, it's like 100. It's like almost 100 degrees out here.
Really?
And we got humidity. Yeah, man.
Wow, man. Yeah, man. I went out today, and this morning it wasn't that bad outside, but I'm sure it's like 110 right now.
Let me put it like this. It's so hot it'll make you want to get naked right now. Oh, you might have to edit that out. I'm sorry.
No, but can you put it sideways?
Like this?
Yeah. Wait, what? That didn't work for some reason.
One sec.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but I need to hurry up and get back to the house. Thankfully, I'm around the corner because my phone is DI. You still there, Trent?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, what's up?
Trent? All right. If my phone dies, I will call back.
Gotcha. No, I think it's just the service because of the gas station. But yeah, man. So we were talking before this. You saw that Skype and the WWE are getting some sort of partnership. What's going on with that, man?
Yeah, man. Like seriously, I've seen the Skype name on a lot of their because they do a lot of satellite calls and stuff like that. So Skype has been working with WWE. It looks like because they're even getting little promo on the side screen and everything. Like so I'm like, okay, WWE, I see. Yeah, because they've been doing it for the last couple weeks. I've been noticing Skype is all over WWE right now. This is the production they're using when they're doing, the satellite calls, to go with the story or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Awesome. So.
Dang, man, that's so interesting, man. So, did you ever have did you ever do theater, or were you ever in broadcasting classes when you were growing up? What made you want to start a podcast?
I'm gonna be quite honest. I like to talk. I love speaking with different people, with different minds and different personalities. And I feel like maybe I could change something in the game by, having a conversation with different styles of people. And so far, I've enjoyed this ride. I'm not going to lie. A lot of it's been self-taught. I'm still learning. But I wouldn't have any other way. I'm actually loving this podcast game.
Yeah?
It's so much fun. I get to meet dope people like yourself, bro.
Yeah. Did you ever rap?
Yeah, I used to be a rapper. Well, I mean, I still rap, but it's more of a hobby now than anything.
Gotcha. But
yeah.
you like, yo, speaking of which, man, you drive for DoorDash, you drive for everything?
Yeah, DoorDash and Uber Eats.
Do you know what your DoorDash code is?
DoorDash. Yeah.
What's your
One sec. All right. So give me a second. I want to turn my camera off real quick because my phone's about to die, and I'm also carrying groceries. So give me 5 seconds, okay?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh, Trent, my phone's about to die. I'll call you back.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I will be back in 5. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, if you call me on your computer if you can.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go to my computer. Be back.
Later. 5, 4. Hey y'all, back from commercial break. Thank you guys for sitting there and listening to that little ad there. Anthony had to run into the house. I had something I was gonna say, man.
Yes.
But I forgot what I was gonna say. Shoot, what was I gonna say?
How great your special guest Anthony Anthem is.
Man, that might have been it. I forgot, man. I did. Man, do you have a green screen? What's going on, man?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you had.
This is just shoot. I'm working on that. Coming soon.
Okay, cool. When did you start doing podcasts?
November.
Oh yeah.
It was like end of October, beginning of November when I started.
Gotcha.
And I'm already at 106 episodes now. Yeah. I've been grinding, bro.
And then what kind of microphone are you set up with there?
This is the Akio 80. It's actually a really good microphone. It's good for people that are on a budget cast. It works. It's smooth. And I also use a Focusrite to power this bad boy. It's a condenser microphone, of course. So always make sure you have a condenser power box. I got the Focusrite 2i2, which is actually one of the newer generations. Speaking of which, for all you Focusrite users, they have an update right now on the website. You need to go download it.
Shit, man, I totally forgot what I was going to say. I had a perfect podcast topic, and I totally forgot what it was. Man, what do you think about this Epstein stuff?
Okay. I've seen all the conspiracies.
Yeah.
From the Clintons murdered him, the police murdered him, a ghost came in the night and murdered him for his past sins, and alien abducted his soul. I mean, seriously, these all conspiracies are getting crazy. I'm just like, okay, y'all just way off the mark here. Like, I don't know. Like, at this point, if he did what he did, then he needed to go to jail. So I think do I think he killed himself? Man, you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Like, it's one of those things where I'm just like, there's more than what we see in the eye. That's all I gotta say. More than meets the eye, Transformers type of stuff. So, to be quite honest, I'm just going to wait and see what happens as we go further along in the years.
Yeah.
Something always reveals and comes out of the dark.
Yo, speaking of which, you say it like that. What do you think about what's going on with the NFL and Jay-Z?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people are tripping.
Yeah.
Like, this is where the black community should get behind him. And we're going to go into, everything. Because a lot of black people are saying that Jay-Z sold out. I'm like, no, he didn't. Do you know what this means? Okay, the NFL is trying to clean up the image so they don't end up being the racist organization.
Yeah.
Because of what happened with Cap. So this would be perfect. Bring Jay-Z in. Jay-Z's probably going to find his way in. And then I see in the future he's going to own a sports team. He's going to own one of the sports teams. Exactly. I mean, it's a good end.
Yeah.
It makes opportunity. And it brings more diversity to the NFL. Because it's already been a diverse sport. Let's make it a diverse organization.
Yeah.
For company heads. Why not?
Absolutely.
So, he's using his power in music. Jay-Z has used his superpowers before, from, helping with a lot of world conflict here in our nation.
Yeah.
Donated a lot of money, him and Beyonce. So, think of this as a positive step instead of as, oh my gosh, he's selling his soul. Like, no. His music is his in there. So we might even see a doper Super Bowl, because the Super Bowls for the last couple of while has been just boring.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see what happens.
Do you go for the Kansas City Chiefs?
You better believe I do.
You do?
Oh, yeah. And Pat Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Pat Mahomes?
Well, okay, not yet, but he's getting there.
Well, I mean, put it in time for sure. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got, down here in Texas, you can either choose, like, the Texans or the Cowboys. And I've always been kind of like I was always a Peyton Manning fan, so at first I was a Colts fan. And when I was really young. And then when he got transferred to the Broncos, I was actually living in Colorado not at that time, but like my grandfather was. So I became a Broncos fan for a long time with like John Elway and all that incorporated and whatnot. And also like I think Golden Tate was there at one point in time. They were building a nice little team up there. But now I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna become a Cowboys fan because
come to Chiefs Kingdom. They used to be in Texas. Come to Chiefs Kingdom. We'll take care of you.
What were they called when they were here?
They were called the Chiefs down there too.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when the organization started, the Kansas City Chiefs used to be in Texas.
Yeah. So were So were the Titans. They used to be the Oilers in Houston, but then they moved to Tennessee. I guess, like, actually, I'm more of like a player fan than I am like an organization fan.
Well, then come to the Kansas City Kingdom. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They have greatness.
I mean, it's not been too bad for sure. I mean, over the course of like a few trades and a lot of positioning on the draft, it's gotten to a good place now.
That's true. As here, that become a Cleveland Browns fan, and nobody wants to do that.
No, but I mean, they tried everything with their quarterbacks that's just not come through yet.
I'll give it time. It's like I'm gonna like really talk dirt on the Cleveland fans or whatever, because one of these days we're gonna see it happen. They're gonna creep up on us, and we're not gonna be prepared for it. None of our teams are. Like, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, here's a good example. Underdog story. The Raptors.
Yeah.
This year.
True.
The Royals in 2015.
Yep.
The St. Louis Blues this year. We can go down the list of like unexpected W's.
Yeah.
So, I forgot the Cubs.
Yeah, the Cubs.
So, the way I see it, it's only a matter of time before they get that team together. And plus, they do got some good players now. They're a little troublesome, and some of them got egos, but they can learn how to maintain these players into being team-oriented.
Yeah.
Who knows? We might see some potential in Cleveland this year.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
They do have Beckham, and they got a couple of our old players who got in a little trouble.
True. That's true. Man, I don't know. I'm looking forward to, what is this going to be, the second week coming up, or is it first week?
First week was 2 weeks ago.
First
so
week was 2 weeks
we are on week 3.
Week 3.
On week 3 of the preseason. Yeah, so I know we're playing tomorrow. We're playing tomorrow. I forget who we're playing. I gotta take a look at the schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, I was talking to you earlier about the merchandise thing. Yeah, I was at a sports merch place, not too far from my house, and I was thinking about buying like a hat for this season for football. You know, I was trying to figure out whether I wanted to get a Texans hat, a Cowboys hat, a Broncos hat, but they didn't really have what I wanted, so I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna get a hat this season. But I think I'm gonna get I think I'm gonna try and find a hat, like an esports hat, esport organization hat.
They got some sweet merch online. I can't remember the name of the site, but they had like this sweet hat I saw, and then I think it was actually for a team in Houston. Actually, I can't remember what it was called though.
Optic, or
yes, I think it was Optic.
Oh,
I think they have merch.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, I mean, like, the Houston Outlaws are also down there, so maybe it's them. I don't remember, but so
Actually, I think it was the Outlaws. It wasn't the Optics. It was the Outlaws.
Outlaws. Yeah. Well, that used to be Houston. That used to be Optic, but now it's a different organization altogether.
Right.
Things are changing fast there too. But so what was I gonna say? Like, I can't remember what I had to say during the break. But so you started your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done like a mixtape or anything like that? We were talking about hip hop before.
Oh yeah, I've done a few singles. Nothing to really say is a major mixtape.
Yeah.
It's on my SoundCloud on Anthony Anthem is where you'll find me.
Yeah.
Anthony Anthem KC. It's just a few songs I've done in the past.
Yeah.
I've done some work with a couple local artists out here. I still like to do music, so I'm still open to doing it if somebody wants to feature me or something like that. But, like, I would say I'm more of a casual guy when it comes to it. I'm a huge hip-hop culture fan. I'm a part of the culture. I've done freestyle ciphers. I've even tried battling. That was terrible. I was garbage. But it was fun. You know, like, I like doing stuff like that. Anything for the culture, I'm definitely in for. Straight up.
That's super dope. Yeah, the Midwest, man. You guys always got you guys got some of the best rappers, man. Tech Nine, Eminem, like
Freddie Gibbs, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, we can go down the list.
Yeah, man, and it's always they always put the work in, man. Like you guys come from like a very hardworking, like hip hop world.
Hey, being in the middle of the map, we're definitely trying to do what we can, even if we got to pull out scrap.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, so what else are you into, man? Are you into like some comics? What else are you into?
Oh, dude. I am a plethora of different hobbies. Yes, I love comics, bro.
Yeah.
Huge Marvel fan. I do love DC, even though, like, with the new Universal thing for DC in the last couple of years, it's been alright. I do like the Injustice series.
Yeah.
And the games.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I've been always kind of more of a Marvel fan, because, you know, Spider-Man and the X-Men were, like, my first comics.
Yeah.
Especially the X-Men, because I've always loved, like, the work they've done in the different universes, even when they did the future, like, setting comics in the 90s and everything.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of that, because I'm a huge Nightcrawler and Wolverine fan.
Yeah.
Those are like my top people. Then, of course, I was into Black Panther in the early 2000s when they put out they actually put out the show on BT, which was awesome. And I became a fan of that, so that was epic right there. And so I was super pumped when they did the movie, and I can't wait for number 2 to come out, because I know they're going into the 4th phase right now, so I hope I get to see some good content. I know they're doing Guardians of the Galaxy, and I know Howard the Duck is going to be making more of an important role in it, so it's going to be super sweet on that one.
Yeah.
I'm a huge anime fan too. Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite anime of all time, next to Cowboy Bebop and all that, of course. I'm watching, right now I'm watching, I can't even think of the name all of a sudden. It's just like Black Clover. Black Clover, I love My Hero Academia. I love One Piece, but right now I think I'm just going to wait a little while to get back into One Piece because they're like at 1,000 episodes now.
Yeah.
Naruto, of course, respect that. DBZ, that's the OG. Outlaw Star, I used to love that. Trigun, Tenchi Muyo. I know it's a harem anime, but Tenchi Muyo did have some dope fight scenes in it too.
Sure.
And yeah, man, like I grew up like just being a straight up nerd, bro. So like I love being able to, just kick it at home and watch some anime or watch some comic book movies or watch the series like Daredevil and Punisher, even though I'm upset with Netflix right now because they canceled all my shows. And I'm so mad with Netflix right now. Netflix, you're dropping the ball. Disney is taking over.
Yeah.
So I might end up with a Disney Plus account.
Whew.
I never thought I would say those words. I might end up with it. I still need to watch Titans, though. I have yet to watch Titans. I've seen like one episode of Titans. I need to watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, so basically, to tell you, like, I just enjoy fun things.
Yeah, for sure. Dude,
Yeah, man. That's just.
you've got you're very cultured in that stuff, man. For me, like, I didn't really, like, I've been telling you, like, when I grew up playing World of Warcraft, man, and you said you never played it before. Like,
Yeah, I have never played World of Warcraft. I know it's shocker.
yeah, I mean, I played it so much, but at the same time, like, it was getting so expensive when I was a kid, and I used to mow lawns and things like that so I could get like enough to buy the WoW subscription each month. I get a game card from from Walmart because I didn't have my own credit card or anything like that, so I pay for that little thing right there, and that's pretty much the main thing I did. But I grew up in the country. Like, I grew up like suburbs of the main city, and like, I live in my hometown now once again. But I've traveled the world a little bit. More like the things that I know about are like technology, things like that. But man, it's so cool to hear about things that I watched, but like I can't recall the information. Like that's super cool. Like, I watch that stuff too, but I never can remember to recall that stuff. So like sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I knew how to talk about that piece of content, but like I don't know it. I just don't know it that well, man. It's super good to have people like you around to like bring up cool topics.
Oh, heck yeah, bro. Like, one thing with me, man, like, sometimes people got to tell me to shut up, bro. I like to talk, so that's just my thing.
Yeah.
So, I enjoy conversation. So, I love kind of keeping up with a couple things, whatever, like whether it's music, whether it's media, just like, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested in a lot of new technology and stuff like that. Now, do I have the knowledge to, be like, oh, this has this and this and this and this? Like, I know small things, like, okay, this has an octa-core, so it's gonna be fast. When it comes to phone technology,
Yeah.
or the new things, like, I know small snippets of stuff.
Yeah.
Just enough to keep me interested, so I can figure out, oh, what's this have? Okay, I might have to Google that later.
Yeah. I can't even say myself, like, I don't know how to like wire a circuit board or like do anything like that, or
I freaking wish.
program apps. Like, I don't really do that either, but like sometimes, like, I mean, I play around with it, but I don't really do it that much. Like, I focus on like video and this kind of stuff, and I enjoy doing it a lot. Like, it's become like the main thing that I do. Like, when I was growing up, though, like, I thought I was gonna be like a lawyer or like a public speaker or something like that. Which, I mean, like, podcast is kind of like that because you like talk to a bunch of people and people listen to your podcast, and you kind of create like a public. You become like a public influence or like a public figure, and that's like the main reason like I started doing podcasting is because I like enjoying talking to people too. I like enjoy hearing people's stories and seeing like where they came from and who they want to be, what are their dreams, what are their aspirations, and like things like that. So what's coming up for Anthony Anthem, Mr. AKA?
Well, right now, man, keep on working, trying to bring more special guests on the show. Trying to get a couple models to come on the show. Trying to work on. I want to get some pro gamers on my show.
Yeah, for sure.
That's one thing I'm trying to work on. Is get some pro gamers on the show.
Yeah.
Get a couple more artists on the show. Me, you were talking about that last night. We might have a special guest coming soon, thanks to you.
Yeah.
So we got to shout out TK here because my dude right here is trying to hook it up for your boy here. So what you got right here is a quality guy. So you make sure you listen to his quality cast.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And before I end this thing, we're still gonna stay on the live here and chat it up. But what's something you would like to promote? Like, who are your sponsors? What's going on here?
Oh yeah, shout out to Carlton's Grand Jerky. My guy Howard E. Anderson has some of the best jerky I think in the country, with that sweet, savory brine. So divine, so fine. Also, shout out to JR Heads Mobile Welding, which is the local company here in Kansas City, Missouri, here in Jackson County. If you need it, you name the mission, we get to fixing. That's my boy right there. That is Eric Brack, former military man, was a Marine, served our country for several years. Check him out. Also, Turn It Around too, which is the family company. It's fantastic. I'm talking about we got clothes that stretch from here all the way to the other side of the hemisphere. Different flavors of clothing, especially for the ladies. So, to those who have special ladies looking for a way to shop without having to pay a whole guap, go to Turn It Around 2. That is Turn It Around the number 2, which you can find on Facebook. And you can also find it on eBay as an eBay store. So Turn It Around 2 dash Celestine 810. That's where you're going to find it on eBay. But if you want to go and shop a little bit easier, especially for all you Facebook users, definitely go to Turn It Around 2 on Facebook.
Dope. There we go, man. And I appreciate you coming on the show. I know it was last minute, but got a show in there, man. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to the podcast. Catch you guys on the next one. Hi, this is Trent Knox. I just wanted to thank you for listening to this episode. It means a lot to me that you would take the time out of your busy day to hear what my guest and I have to say. May I ask you of a quick favor? If you have gotten any value out of my podcast, please take the liberty to share the podcast link with your networks on social media. That would be extremely kind of you, and I would greatly appreciate you for being proactive and taking action. If you are feeling extremely generous, there is the option of becoming a paid subscriber of the show. Go to anchor.fm/TrentKnox/support. For as little as $1 a month, you can help produce this show. Once again, thank you for your support and enjoy the rest of the episode.